Hello, my name is Mike Pfaff, and this is my YouTube channel, Living in the Illusion. Now, last time we were together, we talked about, or our subject was, why can't I change? Why can't I change? What am I doing that keeps me from changing? And through that video, we come to the conclusion that you have an internal picture of who you believe yourself to be, which is your comfort zone. Doesn't mean you like it. It means that your comfort zone for you, because you believe that's who you are. Your whole belief system is based upon that. And so if you want to change, you have to push, you have to change, you have to struggle against your belief system, and you have much proof that your belief system and the beliefs in it are true for you. So you're basically, when you want to make a change, you're pushing against what you know to be true, and you have to overcome that. You have to break some of your old belief systems in order to be someone different, to be someone who deserves the change that you are trying to initiate. Oh, and I'll put a link up there, over here, to that one, so that you can refresh your memory or take a look at it. Now, in that one, we also mentioned A Course in Miracles, where it says, I see nothing but the past. I see nothing but the past. Now, I want to bring that up because that is going to dovetail with what we're going to talk about today, which is, why can't I concentrate? Why can't I bring my energies together into a form that I can concentrate on things around me? So that's what we're going to be discussing. And also recognize that when you are unable to concentrate, it's because of something you're doing in your mind. Something you're doing in your mind, which is your thoughts. Your thoughts. What are you thinking that is causing you to be so scattered in your thinking? Now, hold that for a moment, because I want to point out this little flower here. I just picked this up today. It's August here, almost mid-August here in Michigan, and this is a fall flower. This is a fall flower. I can't remember what the name of it is now, but it's red. So it should look red on your screen. Now, getting back to why you can't concentrate. It doesn't matter if it's school, if it's around relationships, if it's around work, or whatever it's around. If you can't concentrate, it's because your mind because of the thoughts that you are having is scattered. It's all over the place. And you need to pull it together. Now, if it's scattered all over the place, it means you're thinking about things that are not here now. Not here now. Now, in other videos, we made a point. I don't know if it was clear, but it was a point that the only place you can be is in the present moment right now. And when you're there, you are focused. You can concentrate. So your thinking has moved you out of the present moment. And you can only be three places: in the future, in the present moment, or in the past. And since we just said you're not in the present moment because you can't concentrate, that only leaves your mind is occupied with the future or the past. And the future, to move your mind into the future, you have to go through what you know to be true, which is your past experiences. So to move into the future in your mind, your thinking, you have to go through the past. What's the conclusion? Your mind is wandering, is not focused because of the past. That's what the Course in Miracles said in the last video. That you see only the past and you're not in the present moment. So, now let's us go on with that, because there is a cause and effect relationship here between the effect of not being able to concentrate. Now that's an effect, and it has a cause. So it's a cause and effect. The effect is I can't concentrate, I can't focus, oh, my mind is all over the place. There's a cause for that. Cause and effect are always connected. Now, if you are thinking about the past in very negative ways, it's going to destroy your peace of mind. And you're not going to be able to concentrate. You're going to be worried about what you should have done or didn't do or wish you would have done. All kinds of stuff like that. So your mind is moving around all of these blocks, all of these tinker toys that are on the inside of you, and your mind wanders, and you're not focused. So what would cause that? Trauma. Trauma someplace in the past that is not healed, that is not forgiven. Are you going to be able to find it? Maybe not. Do you have an effect? An effect? Yeah, you can't concentrate. So what is going on in your mind? Now again, we're going to look at the Course in another statement, and I'm going to read it because it's a little longer. And basically what it says is, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. Your mind is occupied with things from the past that you can't let go of because they're not healed. Now, it doesn't matter if it was a week ago, yesterday, 50 years ago. If you have an effect, the cause is still connected. It's going to cause you to be unable to concentrate. That's only one. There's other things that are going to be affected, which is a cause. Your health, your financial status, all kinds of things, because your mind is not at ease. Your mind is not at ease. And so it keeps jumping. It's also called monkey mind, where it jumps from one subject to the next subject to the next subject. It never settles down. Because if it settles down, it'll take you back to what you don't want to remember up front. So you develop all of these things going on. Now, every thought you have, whether it's of the past or what happened yesterday or what's happening right now, every thought you have creates chemistry in the body. Creates chemistry. And so the chemistry that you're creating right now, because of your thoughts about the past, is causing you to create chemistry that your brain will operate. It won't be focused. Now, you may go to take some pharmaceuticals that will compensate for the chemistry that you're creating by your thoughts. For instance, if this be unable to concentrate, there's basically only two things that's going to happen. It's either going to cause you to be depressed, or it's going to cause you to be anxious. So if you take depression, you go to pharmaceutical, already you are producing chemicals inside of you that are going to cause you to be depressed. Then you go to your pharmaceutical supplier, and he's going to come up with, or she, with a combination, a cocktail of medications to try to overcome or compensate for the chemistry that you're creating inside of you. And why are they doing that? To reduce the symptoms, the effect. The pharmaceutical will not heal the cause. It will moderate the effect. And you'll feel better. There's no question about that. For how long? Because basically, it is your mind that is giving you a signal. It's time for you to change and to heal and to forgive yourself and to let go of what never was the way you thought it was. Oh, this is quite an interesting concept. And so let's see what else the Course has to say. Now remember, the last one was you see only the past. Okay? This one is your mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. This idea is, of course, the reason why you see only the past, because that's all that's in your mind. That's all that's jumping around in there. And why's it doing that? Guilt. There's some guilt involved in that relation, in that cause and effect related to the cause. No one, next step, no one really sees anything. No one really sees anything. Oh, there's a strange saying. Now, we've done some thoughts on that in other videos, and I'll see if I can link those together. If I can't, we'll develop a new video. He sees only, this is what you see. You see only your thoughts projected outside of you. You see only what you're doing on the inside projected outside of you. Now, you may recall not long ago another video I said the outside is a direct reflection of what you're doing inside. And now the Course is saying you are taking the thoughts from inside and projecting them outside. Same thing. Now, it's also, the other thing is in here. The mind's preoccupation with the past is the cause of the misconception about time from which you're seeing your sensory input suffers. Now, I said in the present moment, you are focused and aware. But the problem is, from the Course, your mind cannot grasp the present moment. Your mind can't grasp the present moment, which is the only time there is. The past does not exist as a physical, real thing. It exists as memories that you created. You're not changing the past when you heal the past. You are changing how you interpret the past based upon your belief system. So there are some very unusual concepts that we're bringing forward in this video. And the last one was pretty long. The last video was pretty long, and I want to make this one a little short. So if you look at both of them, it won't be that long. One thing else I wanted to bring to your attention, and this is about the illusion. A lot of people say, well, why am I concerned about that? I'm living in the real world. I'm not living in any hocus pocus or woo-woo stuff. I want to bring this out to you. When you realize that you're in an illusion and nothing is what it seems to be, you are ready to release the past because you realize it's not real. And it's okay to release it. If you believe it's real, if you believe the past is real, you never change. You can never heal. You can never forgive yourself. You can never let go. But once you reach the point of understanding that the past is not real, your life changes. When you do realize that, the present moment becomes available. I said your mind can't grasp it. And that's true, because we can't grasp infinity. So we can't grasp the present moment. The present moment, but it becomes available to you. And you become more childlike in your approach to life. You become more childlike in your approach to life. So what changes? When you know you're in an illusion, when you begin to recognize that you can do things differently, your attitude changes about your world, about relationships, about family, about friends, about everything. Your health improves because you recognize that you're doing what you think is outside of you, inside of you, and you can change that. Also, your fear of death diminishes because you recognize this isn't a real place. This is a virtual reality. And even science is coming to that conclusion, that this is an experimental place of virtual reality. Life then becomes a playground. And you don't have to take it so seriously. And what happens when you do that? You become more loving, more calm, more peaceful. When you do that, your concentration becomes focused and your world changes. So give that some thought and be good to yourself. See if you can identify and let go, heal, and forgive yourself for what you happened in the illusion of the past. Bye now.